that I'm doing rehab classes and I'm doing my better. I'm planning to put that behind me.
All right, court is calling 2024 CR 3502 and 2023 CR 10789, State versus Jesus Trevino. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state? Defense?
Teresa Garcia for the defendant.
And are you Jesus Trevino?
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon. God bless you, ma'am.
Good afternoon. God bless you too. I love when I receive blessings.
Right, Judge?
It just makes the day so much better.
It does.
Counsel, have you received all of the discovery in each of these cases, and did you review it with your client?
I did.
In each of the cause numbers, the court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. In each of the cause numbers, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
I do.
State and let's do it this way. And cause number 2023 CR 10789, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
No, Your Honor. Waiver, Peter.
No objection.
And are you proceeding in 2024 CR 3502 on the indictment as presented?
No, Your Honor. Waiver, Peter.
No objection.
All right, in each of the cause numbers, did you review what's entitled court admonishments with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
In each cause number, you're charged with the offense of theft under $2,500 enhanced. State jail felony range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, I did.
In each of the cause numbers, you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. Did you understand?
Yes.
By entering these plea bargain agreements, you were giving up those rights. Did you understand?
Yes, I did.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into pleas in each of these cases?
Yes.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
He is currently competent, yes, Judge, and he was seen at the time.
All right. And I do note that he received a psych evaluation. Is that
That's correct, Judge. We did file a psych evaluation, and it has come back and said that he is now competent.
All right. And was that declared in Judge Carruthers' court?
It was, Judge.
Mr. Trevino, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes.
In each of the cause numbers, the court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. And each of the cause numbers, did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at a cap of 14 months in the state jail facility. There's a $2,000 fine. There are no applications. Is that correct?
That's correct, Judge.
All right. So do you all want to correct this? Because it says the state is silent on applications.
Yeah. I discussed it with my client and he chose not to do that.
Okay.
So
Mr. Trevino, you're not applying for probation, correct?
Correct.
And you're not applying for deferred adjudication, correct?
Correct.
So according to the plea bargain agreement, then punishment is be assessed at a cap of 14 months in the state jail facility. There's a $2,000 fine. There are no applications for probation or deferred adjudication. The cases are to run concurrently with each other. There is to be taken in consideration 2024 CR 008-418, night mag number 757492. There's to be restitution, if any, to Walmart. Did you understand those to be the plea?
Yes,
Defense, is that the plea?
Yes,
State, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph in each of the cause numbers with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
yes,
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
yes, I did.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
just the one for the competency judge.
All right. Then in the cause number ending in 8-9, how do you plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
And in the cause number ending 3502, how do you plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State any evidence to support the defendant's plea?
In each case should be contained in exhibit 1 and attachments, Your Honor.
No objection.
All right, did you review the waiver of appeal? I'm sorry, did you review the waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations with your attorney?
Yes, we did.
Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes,
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call and the right to remain silent?
yes,
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there will be no live testimony. Did you understand?
yes, I did.
In each of the cause numbers, the court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same.
Yes,
After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. In each cause, the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Yes, Judge, I would ask that you grant him the least amount possible, the 180 days. He does have on the 8-9 case, 265 days, and on the 502 case, 258 days. My client was hungry. And if you look at what it was just food for the 7, 8, 9. And then in 502, it was food and a little bit of clothing because he was trying to get a job. He was on his way to try to apply for a job. This isn't somebody who has a racket and is selling these things on the side. Obviously he's had some priors, but this is because of a situation that he found himself in. And when, and he's doing much better now is what I'd like to say. And I'd ask for the minimum amount, Judge.
All right, why do you continue to steal?
I was doing a dumb thing, trying to get back on my feet the easiest way, which was there's other alternative ways of how to get back on your feet. And at the time, it was a dumb thing that I did, and I do regret it very bad. I should have done.
Judge, in our discussions, I said, well, you should go to the food bank. And then today he pointed it out and he was right. It's like, it's real easy for you to say, go to the food bank, go get this. And not put myself in his position at that time. And so it's just, but he has told me that he has been in contact with some family in Florida. And they are, once you get out, we'll get you a bus, come over here and we'll be there for you.
They have a job waiting and home and everything. I got brothers in Florida. I got family here in Texas too, but I would like to go back to Florida where I used to work and working home and everything was great. I'm an electrician.
All right, so what else is going on in your life? Because they said that you had drugs in this backpack that you had.
that, I'm doing rehab classes and I am doing my better. I'm planning to put that behind me and never do drugs because it's gotten me in trouble. It's gotten me in so much mess, and it's been part of the life of being down. I'm planning to get back to society and make something of myself. If I could join the military, that would be even better, but I'm too old for that. They won't let me. I've tried.
Well, you know, when I was in class, um, one of the professors in law school said, if the military called you up, would you join?
You know,
And the guy raised his hand and you know what he said? I would, because if the military is asking me to join, military's in trouble. So here's the thing though, I'm looking at your history and some people say, you should explain why you're doing what you're doing. But this is theft under $2,500 enhanced for a reason. That means that this is not your first theft.
correct.
And from speaking to you and from reading the police report, this is not a situation where you fell on hard times. Say, for example, I lost my house because of COVID and, you know, all of these other things spiral out of control. It appears that you're in the situation you're in due to drug use, part of it.
Mhm.
And that is why your family is not as supportive because you have drug use issues. You're gonna have to change your life. Otherwise, you're gonna pick up another theft. You understand?
I very much understand, and I am doing my best, and I won't let you down. Changing my life is what I plan to do. I'm tired of this, and I've worked all my life, and this little speed bump that I ran into, I don't like it, and it's no fun, and it's not part of society. And I would like to get back to being a family man. I used to have that. I was blessed with marriage and a home and everything, and the drug took that away, and I won't let that happen to me again.
All right. And each cause number, the court will find you guilty. The cause numbers will run concurrently. There should be no contact with Walmart. Give you credit for any time served. There's a $2,000 fine, time and money run concurrent. This is taking consideration 2024 CR 008418, night mag number 757492, and the court will sentence you to 14 months in the state jail facility. And each cause number, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney?
Yes,
Did you understand it and sign it?
yes,
Because these are plea bargain agreements, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because these are felony convictions, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. Do you understand?
yes,
If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
I understand.
All
I-
right.
I hate
One more
things-
thing, Judge, he would like me to ask that you grant him the diligent participation credit. He has seen that in the past, if we don't ask the judge at the court level, that the jail doesn't, or the state jail doesn't necessarily pay attention to that. And it was one of the things that he asked me, please, just to.
All right, what I can tell you in this court, I always get reports on how persons who are in the state jail facility are doing. And so if you are making good use of your time and trying to better yourself, I always give credit for that.
The one thing is that 45 days before you do your 80/20,
Excuse me.
they sent the paperwork, and I think it has passed the 45 days.
I need to fill them out here.
Okay,
That I will present them to you, I promise.
all right.
I
thank you.
am hoping you'll bless me with 80/20 here. I will still take advantage of the rehab systems and everything they have because I want to better myself. I'll still take advantage of that.
Okay.
But I would like to be blessed with 80/20, so they won't cheat me out of it.
Oh, no, I receive those all the time and then I make a decision on whether or not to grant.
Thank you. May we be excused?
Yes.
Thank you.
And we keep it working like Oouchie the boss. We tryna catch out like we hit us a fault. We gotta win, ain't taking no loss. 'Cause we ain't